ごくいろんな、種類があるので、自分が普段やってるパターンでやりたいと思います。
Yeah, I like to do TOMOE NAGE now. As far as TOMOE NAGE is concerned, there's lots of different ways and styles to do TOMOE NAGE, but this is one style that I like to do.
普段自分がやってるのは、右の相四つの巴投げなんですけど、
What I like to do is starting from the normal right hand grip or stance.
まず最初に一回ゆっくりやってみたいと思います。
And I'll do this one slowly.
Yeah. ポイントは自分が、1、2で入るんですけど、1歩目置いた足のかかとに自分のお尻をこう置くようなイメージで。
This is one way I like to do it, but the point or the key point for this one is as you come down, if you try to think of putting your butt as close to your heel as possible as you're going down to the ground. So if you see sweeping his right leg across.
崩しは
As far as that kuzushi is concerned, it's the same as uchimata or haraigoshi.
1歩目踏み出すのは真横の方に踏み出しながら
The first step, you're gonna step across.
払い腰とか内股のような背の崩しをして
And pull up with your hands.
自分の出した足のかかとにお尻をくっつけます。
And try to envision trying to sit down as close to that right heel as you can.
で、相手が乗っかってきたら
As he comes on top of you, then you can bring your left foot out and you can come all the way over.
じゃあ少し、やってみてください。
Okay, let's try this.
Step in right and then pivot all the way around your foot. Step in right, pivot all the way and around. Step right, pivot around left. Step right, pivot around left.
It might be difficult because for some it's the first time you're doing this.
ポイントを2つ追加します。
Okay, there's 2 points that I'd like to add.
1歩目の足なんですけど、結構みんな普通にこうやって出してると思うんですけど、
Point number 1, the foot that's coming across, a lot of people are just stepping like that.
こうやって普通に出すと相手の足払いとかで、攻撃されてしまったりするので、1歩目は親指を相手に向けながら開いた状態で入ると、すごく2歩目が体が回りやすくなります。
If you don't, if you just step across without really thinking about it, you're opening yourself up to a sweep. So if you can try to, if you saw how he turned his foot out, when you step down, if you can turn your foot out.
で自分が、こう回って回転するときなんですけど、自分の利き手の方向に回してください。
And the second point is, as he's coming down, try to get his momentum coming towards pull towards your hikite, or keep pulling with your pulling hand.
さっきちょっと失敗しちゃったんですけど、これをこっちの釣り手の方向に回そうとすると相手の手が出ます。
Okay, if you pull towards the other hand, his hand's going to come down and he'll be able to.
自分がしっかり、引き手を持ってればここで押さえて回すことができるので、必ず回転する方向は自分の引き手の方向に回ってください。
Okay, so if you can remember to try to keep his momentum always going towards your hikite, and then he'll go right over.
ではさっき言った、かかとのところにお尻を持ってくるっていうポイントと合わせて3つ意識しながらやってみてください。
So and Also, if you can just remember to try to sit down as close to you that back heel as possible. Keep those 3 points in mind, and let's give it another try.
みんな結構入れるようにはなってきたんですけど、そこから、決めに行くっていうことがまだできてないので、もうあと2つポイントを追加して決めのところを、教えたいと思います。
Okay, so a lot of most of you are able to go into the throw, but I'd like to show 2 more points before we actually do the throw itself.
まず1つ目が、位置に入って投げるときにこっちの、1歩目の足でブリッジをするように蹴り上げます。
Okay, so the point number 1, if you saw he had his right foot on the ground, if you can try to bridge with that foot.
で1歩目の足で蹴り上げながらこっちの2歩目の足を蹴ります。
So you're almost basically kicking him off with the bridge.
で、
Has added power.
こっちの相手に当てる足を当てるポイントは、相手の股関節のところが一番。
As far as the foot that you're going to place onto your opponent, try to get him in the hip girdle, that pocket in the hip girdle.
これが、帯から上に行っちゃうと相手の下半身の重心が浮かないので必ず付け根を狙うようにしてください。
So if you can, try to get him, your opponent right on that hip girdle. If you go above the belt, you're going to lose the balance. You're not going to be able to break his balance as well because it will be too high.
もう一つのポイントがこう入って投げる時の手の使い方です。
One more point I'd like to add is right as you're throwing, I'd like to show some things with the hands.
最初こう引いてたの手を最後決めの時はこっちの方に回して、手を決めます。
Okay, so right at the very end as you're throwing, if you can pull your hands around in like a big circle, big wheel.
この回しが甘いと相手が空中で自由に動いて逃げてしまうことがあるので、しっかり手を決めて最後回すようにしてください。
If you don't move your hands around strongly, you might be able to break away and the throw will fail.
2回ぐらい最後投げて、はい、そうして今までの、5つのポイントを、意識しながら2回投げてみたいと思います。
So he's going to demonstrate twice.
じゃあ、やってみてください。
Okay, let's give it a try.
Yeah. 今日はこれぐらいで、説明を終わりにしたいと思います。あとは各自で練習を重ねてください。
Okay, for many, it might have been the first time you did this kind of TOMOE NAGE, so we'll move on to something different.
最後に、だからの一つの技に行った次の技でTOMOE NAGEっていうのを説明して終わりにしたいと思います。
Okay, he wants to show something where you're going to move on. You're going to try one nage and then you're going to move on and do TOMOE NAGE from that movement.
まず、体落としからの巴投げをゆっくり見せたいと思います。
So first he's gonna go from Tai Otoshi.
次に、小内刈りからのフェイントで巴投げに入りたいと思います。
Okay, next would be from Koichi, kind of he said a feint, so he's gonna make like he did a Koichi into the Tomoe Nage. 一つの技を覚えて連絡技を覚えるとすごく技の幅が広がると思うので何回も練習を重ねてできるようにしてください。So as you can see here, if you learn one technique, you can link them into two or multiple techniques. So please practice. 以上でお願いします。
Nice.